So Walter Mzembi was tricked to come back to Zimbabwe by individuals such as Themba Mliswa, who actually promised him that Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa was going to welcome him back and most probably give him a position, and that Mnangagwa was ready to forgive and forget what Walter Mzembi said about him. And I think the case of Walter Mzembi is a case study of how Mnangagwa can actually hate a person, and that he never forgives, and that is highly deceptive. And there is absolutely no way those who crossed his lines, if he gets hold of them, he will not actually punish them. He is one of the hell of an evil person who never forgives. I think numerous people are who knows him closely, that Mnangagwa is an unforgiving personality. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So Walter Mzembi's case is supposed to kickstart today. It has been delayed, postponed over time. Has been denied bail by the courts in Zimbabwe. We know that bail is the right of each and every person. He has not been feeling well in prison, and you can see, he has lost his weight. Some are saying the situation of Walter Mzembi to be imprisoned is actually very, but he is soldiering on, though under very critical circumstances. So his case is that supposed to kick on today, supposed to start today. He is actually accused of stealing some funds whilst he was the Minister of Tourism. They call it corruption, and it was during the tenure of Robert Gabriel Mugabe, long ago, before even the coup kicked in Zimbabwe. These are the allegations that he is facing, but we know in ZANU-PF there is absolutely no one. I always say this. There is absolutely no one clean in ZANU-PF. Almost all of them, they are not clean. In fact, to be precise, according to the state media, the propaganda machinery, they are saying the trial of former cabinet minister Walter Mzembi, who is facing allegations of theft of trust property, is expected to commence in Harare this Wednesday. The charges stem from claims that he converted television sets valued at 2 million, which were procured for the 2010 FIFA World Cup. That's the case that Walter Mzembi is facing. I think one way or the other, individuals like Walter Mzembi, especially himself, okay, if he was making a deal with Mnangagwa, he was going to go back to ZANU-PF. And he was definitely also going to find himself actually supporting, he was going to find himself supporting ZANU-PF and the 2030 mantra. In the what we know of Walter Mzembi is that in the past court proceedings and statements, Walter Mzembi denied the allegations, claiming the TV sets were donated to churches like PhD, UFIC, and ZCC in line with a government religious tourism policy, not converted for personal use. He has called the churches politically motivated. So that is the defense of Walter Mzembi in these issues. He's accused of theft. Can this be categorized as theft if that is his line of defense? Anyway, it has cost actually to decide to be part of ZANU-PF. This is what we have known ZANU-PF to be. It really gives a difficult time, especially to those whom it decides to go after, like Walter Mzembi. I saw the latest picture of Walter Mzembi. The man is not looking very, very well. He is not used to go to prison. And I hope some ZANU-PF members are actually learning because they used to do this to opposition leaders. If you go to prison, worse with pre-medicated illnesses and so forth, it's not a good environment, especially prisons in Zimbabwe. They are not actually made for such. They are not safe, especially for people who are not well, who are supposed to be under medical supervision. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one